couldn't ask for anything more.
How much have you changed as a player since you got here in January?
I feel like greatly. I've had a lot of mindset changes for myself, created new habits, just work ethic type deal, and I feel like I've been doing a good job.
Coach, I just called you a very physical receiver. How does that play to your strengths as a guy that's 6'4"?
Well, like you said, I'm 6'4", so I'm not really a shifty guy. So I just have to take what I have and use it to the best I can.
James said that he recruited you out of high school. What impact did that make on your decision to transfer here, and why did you transfer here?
Yeah, so I know Coach Franklin since I was probably like a junior in high school, and there was actually in my top 3. We already had that relationship established since high school, so he was an easy person to just call on and just talk to.
Who was the primary coach who recruited you, the assistant coach?
Probably Coach Franklin, just because we had just talked already. Like I said, we already had our communication established.
And what was it about Penn State at that point that put them in the top 3? And was there something that kept them from being the one at that point?
My freshman year?
Yeah.
Oh, just COVID. I just wanted to be closer to home.
Okay.
Because I'm from Alabama, so, just wanted to be by my family.
How much does having the NFL pedigree with so many receivers in the league right now, how much did that play into your decision to come here knowing that your future really can lie at the next level?
Yeah, so by Jahan Dotson, great receiver, and, just seeing him do it, there's like an NFL status here now for a receiver, So all you have to do is put that work in, and anybody can be there.
Malik, I think when you come in from the outside, you want to make an impact right away. What kind of impact did you make Saturday night, do you think?
Really, I just played my game to the best I could. I really didn't do nothing special, just made the plays that came to me.
Can you talk about the dynamic between you and the other wide receivers in the room?
I would say like we're a tight family. Everybody's making plays all the time, so it's like it's fun. It's like you get hyped when you see somebody else make a play, just make you want to make one too.
James, Coach made a talk about how you've emerged as somebody that's always walking around with a smile on your face. What does it mean to you to be a good leader?
I feel like one of our core values is positive attitude. So, just having that, just every day in life, just not even just coming out of practice. It just changed your outlook on life and how you go about business.
Coach made a point on Tuesday to respond to a little bit of criticism that you guys got scoring late there with the 2s and the 3s on the field, potentially. If you can remember, Malik, back to your Florida State days as a young player, did you guys look at that time in the game? How did you look at that time in the game to be able to get in and maybe make your first mark? What did you get out of getting in games late
like
that?
Like in the fourth quarter at the end of the game?
Yeah. When the game's out of hand.
That's just being locked in, just staying locked in until the clock says 0-0. That's for any team, anywhere. You got to play till the clock strikes 0.
What was it like for you watching Florida State play?
Oh, I was happy. I got some real brothers out there, and I just love to see them boys win and make plays out there.
How has your relationship with Coach Hagan's evolved over the past couple months?
Oh yeah, Coach Hagan's my dog. Me and Coach Hagan, we tight. I like that he really wants to see the best for all of us and really wants to help us succeed the best he can.
When you entered the transfer portal, what was that process like? Because a lot of guys say once they go in, it's overwhelming. It's like going through the recruitment again. How difficult was it for you to kind of navigate that part if it was?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult because I wanted to come in the spring, so I only had like 2 weeks to make my decision. But like I said, I already kind of knew where I was going, so it wasn't really that difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make that decision, what's the hardest adjustment that you have to make, entering the new program?
My bad, it was hot.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Well, come from offense standpoint, just learning plays, and then, learning the culture here. It's a different culture from Florida State, so just learning that culture and knowing how to move through it.
How would you describe the culture here?
Very blue collar, just work. Don't pick your head up until you hold a trophy somewhere.